Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. Good morning from
Mold
we
takes.
just woke up. It's mold takes because remember how I said there wasn't mold in the pot. It was there. Bad.
We spoke too soon.
We were wrong. There was actually mold, and now we're getting rid of it.
Our whole lives are mold.
I dream of moldy. Welcome. Well, sorry. Wow. Welcome back to Wheel Takes, a podcast about mold and also the Wheel of Time, a series of fantasy novels written by Robert
Mostly
Jordan
mold.
and completed by Brandon Sanderson. I'm Mold, and I read all of them.
And I'm moldy. And I've read almost all of them.
Exactly what have you read, though? It's important.
Up until book 13, 14?
With the Towers of Midnight.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. This podcast only contains spoilers for what Allie's already read, and again, that is everything up to and including Chapter 1 of Towers of Midnight. Allie,
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that we're recording this on a phone in bed as soon as we woke up, how you doing?
I'm sleepy.
You sleepy? Me too.
It's been a very eventful week for me.
We have a lot of those.
We got a lot going on, so
Yeah.
I'm a little sleepy. But honestly, this is so cozy.
It's pretty nice. I mean, I know the audio quality is middling because it's on a phone,
That's okay.
but it's pretty good.
We've been going through a lot lately, and this is cozy.
It's
God forbid we have some cozy.
I like the coast. How you've read more?
Yeah,
What'd you think?
loved it.
You loved it. Thanks for listening. No, could you imagine? Could you imagine if that were it? I make that joke. Yeah. Give us the rundown, Al.
Almond Bunt, he's here.
That's all you got.
Apples.
That's where we're at.
And Rand, he's here.
This podcast
Apples.
again is going to be about apples first. Allie, here's the first question I yes.
You're the apple of my eye.
That's very, very sweet. I consider myself.
This is what I'm like when I'm sleepy. I'm so cute.
This is what she's like when she's sleeps. This is not an act at all. This is just kind of how she behaves for the first 2 hours of almost every day.
Yeah, because my brain reboots like an old MacBook.
It kind of does. Here's your phone.
Yeah.
Where did we leave off?
The prologue.
Yes, and it doesn't
All
really
kinds
matter
of
what
shit
happened.
happened in
All
there.
kinds of stuff happened.
Yeah. You had the short list or the long?
Oh, how much you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh. Tell us if you yawned. Okay. And if you didn't, you're a psychopath.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's how that works.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
Pretty sure it is. Get worried about yourself.
I don't think that would. I wouldn't if I were you.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. You want to hear my notes?
Yes.
All right. You're telling me we're getting an almond bunt callback?
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
An almond bunt POV, no less?
Yeah.
Fuck. Now I'm sad for almond bunt. Spelled almond bunt.
That is the best way to spell it.
This whole time. I think you should know I only spell his name almond bunt.
Good. I mean, that's how I say it most of the time.
Okay. Now, why are so many man names in fantasy so ugly? Like, what mother is naming their precious babies these ugly ass names?
Are you picking a real one, or are you worried that if you pick a fantasy name and say it's bad, it's going to turn out to be a real name again?
Yes.
Because that does happen.
And I said, then again, there are some ugly ass names we're naming kids all the time. I will refrain from calling out any specifically, as I do not want to offend the public. And that's on awareness and boundaries.
Very well thought.
I've changed over the years. It took 5 years, I've got here.
We learn from our mistakes.
We learn.
That's the takeaway. And
we continue growing every day. Yeah, it's taken 5 years, but I've learned don't shit on a name. It probably is real.
It usually turns out to be real.
The minute I start shitting on someone's name, it's a real name.
It's a real name. Up until then, it wasn't. But as you start,
Schrodinger's name.
bad mouthing the name, somebody names their newborn child that name.
I create a new timeline. And then someone writes in, actually, that's my name, and you hurt my feelings. And I'm like, fuck. You're right. I'm sorry. I will formally apologize again.
Listen. You can't win them all, but you can lose them all.
Okay. Rand in his Jesus era.
Yeah. Yeah, is that kind of what it feels like?
Yeah, this feels very turned water into wine.
Yeah. It's also...
Feed the fish, and the bread and the fish.
It's also very King Arthur.
And the bread and the fish.
If I would
the
say...
Sermon on the Mount, right? Isn't that where he did the bread and the fish?
You should know that more than I should. You're the one who went to Catholic.
Your grandmother was like a deacon or some shit.
She was not a deacon.
Your grandfather was a deacon.
He was an Episcopal minister.
He was the Pope.
He was neither of those things.
Your grandfather was the Pope.
He definitely wasn't.
Nope, because your grandmother definitely didn't like Catholic.
My grandmother?
Yeah.
No, she did not.
I know.
Yeah.
It was like a whole thing. Remember? Because she was like all freaked out that I went to Catholic school. And then I was like, turns out you can go to Catholic school.
And not be Catholic.
Yeah. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm as surprised as you. And she was like, how will you raise the children? And I was like, well, I don't want to kill her by telling her we're not particularly religious.
We're going to go, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Sue.
Yeah.
All right. Rand's like, I call them Rand Delicious. Randy Smith apples. Oh my God.
This is what you were doing in the car?
Yeah, I was looking up different.
This is what you were doing?
Well, these two I came up with on my own. And then I looked up other apples because I wanted one more pun because, of course, the rule of threes because I'm a professional comedian.
Right.
And then I said, oh my God, Snapdragon.
Oh, that's good.
I know.
That's really good.
Thank the internet for that one.
No, I will thank you for that one. Thank you, Allie. Well done.
You're very welcome.
Ba-da-da-da. You got anything else?
Uh-huh. Okay. I was loquacious this eve.
So you were.
Okay. Is he breaking up with her? With a
oh, yeah. What is that about?
That would be wild.
What is that note about? What line? Do you remember?
Brandon's like, I gotta tell her something she's not gonna be happy about.
Right. I've been putting something off for a long time. I have to tell her. She won't be pleased.
And I was like, is he breaking up with her? The woman carrying his twins? The audacity of men.
Why's it gotta be Elaine? There's like at least 5 women in this series.
Well, Moraine's out of commish for now. Min's not there. Is Avienda there?
No.
Then who else? Caswayne's not there.
Aaron
is dead.
Are there any other important women that he might have to have a difficult conversation with?
Are there other women? His unborn child? I don't know. Is it a Dune situation?
It is. I do not think he's going to meet with Aaliyah Harkonnen. Is it Aaliyah?
I don't know. I've never known.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Fetal Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah. Okay, give me.
Okay, so what women have you listed off?
Give me other women in here.
You've listed off
Cadsuane, Moraine.
You listed Cadsuane, Moraine, Elaine, Avienda, Min.
And Elaine.
Okay, I can think of at least 2 other majorly significant...
And Varen, who is dead.
I can think of at least 2 other colossally significant women in this series.
You know what's horrible about this is I feel like it's like when an internet stranger comes on the street and is like, name a woman, and you panic.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, it's a Billy on the street.
Yeah.
Allie, are there any...
Elizabeth Cady Stanton, there's one.
Are there any...
Ida B. Wells.
Are there any other, important channelers we've gotten to know over the course of the books?
Harriet Tubman.
I don't think... Well, I guess channeling people out of the... Sure, yeah, all right.
Mother Teresa. That's a woman. She actually kind of didn't do great stuff.
I remember there was a lot of controversy there, yes. You can't think of any other significant women?
It's called Stalling Gus. Learn.
Perhaps women with major sections of POV throughout the books? I
named like 5 of them already.
Rename them. Let's
Grendel.
Make sure you didn't miss them. You are going to feel very silly in a minute.
I know it. Alana?
You are reaching for the stars when there is a banquet in front of you. Touching you, sweet Caroline Damadred. Is it her? No, it's not Caroline Damadred, Allie.
I didn't think so, but I thought that's another woman.
I'm not saying giving anything away. I'm just saying there are 2 other women, at least, who have been colossally significant from literally the first chapter of the book.
Lucretia Mott, that's a historical woman.
Sure, yes.
You know, the suffragettes were pretty racist. Some of them.
Okay, sure. Today is just historical figure slander hour, I guess.
Well, I mean, we have to.
I guess it's only slander if it's explicitly untrue.
I mean, it's not untrue. Okay, other women, either real or fictional. Pocahontas, that's a woman. Sacagawea, love her.
Guinevere.
That's a fictitious.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, I always kind of wonder if some of those stories are like
the Lady of the Lake.
And then...
What was her name in fiction? Nineveh or something like that?
Oh, Egwene!
Oh my God, Egwene!
But why is he here to talk to Egwene? They're in a very different area.
No, they're not. He's near Dragonmount.
Oh, I thought he was near...
He just came down off Dragonmount.
I thought he was near Elaine's house.
Yeah, the other woman you weren't thinking of was Nynaeve.
Oh my God.
Jenny is going to fly in from Korea.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Just gonna slap the shit out of you.
Will you bring honey citron tea when you do?
Slap the shit out of you, man.
Jenny
slap the shit out of you.
turned me on to this tea. It's
Jenny being lesbian nerdy.
Sick.
The excellent YouTuber and our co-host on the BABBLE podcast.
She brought me this tea when we were
at WalkCon.
At WalkCon. That's the one.
And yet now you drink it constantly.
And, I'm obsessed with it. And not only that, I've made my friends, because I always make my friends tea when they're at the house. I've made my friends obsessed with it. They're like, can I have more of that Korean tea? And I'm like, yes. And so then I ordered like 7 boxes. Now I have like 7 boxes at the house. So the other tea that's sick, and I shouldn't tell anyone about this, okay? I shouldn't tell anyone, because if I go to the store next year and I can't find it, I'm suing every single one of you. But there's this peppermint, there's this seasonal holiday peppermint tea. I think I've talked about it on this podcast.
You have.
I don't care. I'm talking about it again because it's the best. It's a seasonal peppermint tea, holiday tea that they sell at Trader Joe's only around Christmas. And Gus every year gets me like 17 boxes so that I have it throughout the year. And now I've made my friends and everyone obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's candy cane green tea.
It's the best.
It's very tasty.
It's the best.
We have like 15 boxes in the house right now.
That's because every year you get me. And then it was so funny one year, Gus was disguising the fact that he bought me 17 boxes of this tea. And so he like made the presents into like all these different shapes, and then it was just tea all the way down.
Yeah, well, I just arranged, like I taped boxes together in different formations.
Yeah, like we had a long box, but it was just tea taped end to end.
It was very fun. I had fun with that year.
I think there's like a cross.
There was I think there was maybe a cross. There was definitely like a fat box.
Yeah.
There was a wide box. There was a long box.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And it was just tea and tea.
I got you like 12 boxes. This is not the only thing I got you that year, but that was 12 boxes of tea that I got you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was good. If it is Egwene, considering the fact that he's coming down from Dragonmount and Tar Valon is right there, why would it be difficult for him to have a conversation with Egwene?
Well, because he's a man and it's difficult for him to express himself.
Okay, so there's
men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
There's the Robert Jordan of it, yes, but what else?
Men are from Mars, women have no penis.
Why? Well, usually, not always.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Gus, thank you for holding me accountable.
Why might the Dragon Reborn need to have a conversation with the Amerlin seat?
There is a myriad of reasons.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
He just discovered how to feel for the first time.
He did just discover... How are you feeling about Rand, by the way? This is our first glimpse at the new and improved Rand.
Seems good so far. He's making apples. He says, how do you like them apples?
He does. That is literally his first... Apples first. That's what it's called. That's what the chapter's called.
We could have workshopped that
We have a sticker on our Discord. You know the tree channel?
No.
You haven't been on the Discord in a minute, have you?
I have been so busy, and now I'm overwhelmed with the catch-up. You know what I mean?
You do have 2,500 unread notifications.
Leave me alone. I'm doing my best.
You're doing a great job. We have a tree channel. There's a cult. They're watering a tree.
Oh, I know about the trees.
Yeah, so one of the stickers that they made for that channel just says apples first on it.
Apples first?
And it's a reference to this chapter.
Oh.
In part, to fuck with you. Like, the entire Discord exists to fuck with you.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
You have any more notes, by the way?
Maybe.
What did you?
I seem to have thrown my phone.
Why did you throw your phone? Oh, wow, you have a lot of notes.
Oh, what could he be telling her? This is when I still thought it was Elaine. He's got a 4th wife? So now the air is bending around him in a light way. That's nice.
Yeah, it was bending bad. Now it's bending good.
This is Rand's apotheosis.
That's very good.
I was so proud of it.
Apotheosis instead of apotheosis.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Thank you. I got a very good from a Midwesterner.
That's saying a lot.
I should do a jig or some shit.
Okay, so here's the thing. I warned you I was going to do this. I gave you time to prepare.
Oh no.
I said, I'm going to do the thing. I'm not going to do the thing where I drag it out.
Did I prepare?
But I'm going to do it again.
I did not
It's
prepare.
the beginning of a Wheel of Time book. It's the first chapter this time. How does it start?
The Wheel of Time turns.
Yeah.
And no.
I'm not going to interrupt you. I'm just going to let you go all the way through.
The Wheel of Time turns. And?
I'm not saying
The Wheel
anything.
of Time turns.
You have become startlingly good at memorization since the last time we started one of these books.
Hold on.
So
The Wheel of Time turns.
Yeah.
And, oh fuck, what's the first part of this? Eventually it becomes leaving memories of myth and myth to become legend. And even legend itself disappears into the ether when the Wheel of Time turns again.
I mean, you're not far off.
So the Third Age by some brand. A wind rose in Shanchan land, and then Almond Bunch showed up.
That's pretty close. I would give that like a B. B minus.
The Wheel of Time turns.
You don't have to do the whole thing over and over. Yeah, of course it is.
And legends.
No.
And memories.
No, you know this part.
What is it?
Ages come and pass.
Oh yeah, ages.
Admittedly, you are so tired you couldn't think of Egwene a minute ago, so I don't know why I'm doing this to you. We can just move on.
No, we can't. Okay, it's cruelty, tiny. Okay, and ages come and pass. Memories
Leaving
to become myth to become legend, and even legend itself becomes a mystery when the Wheel of Time turns again.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is that it?
That's pretty good.
Is that pretty much it?
It's pretty close.
Okay.
So the Wheel of Time turns and ages come and pass, leaving memories that fade to legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the wheel... what is it? When the age that gave it birth comes again. I swapped a word or two. Memories that become legend, legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. Yeah. In one age called the Third Age by some...
Okay, that's it, yeah. An age yet to come.
Yep.
An age long past.
Yep. Oh, that's my alarm going off. Sorry. A wind rose above the misty peaks
a wind
of Impherol, Allie. We're in Impherol. What's Impherol?
Well, that sounds like infernal, which is scary.
It does sound like infernal. Where are we? There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time.
But it is a beginning.
But it was a beginning. Crisp and light, the wind danced across the fields of a new mountain grass stiff with frost. That frost lingered past first light, sheltered by the omnipresent clouds that hung like a death mask high above.
Everybody's fighting.
Everybody's fighting. What's going on in Seanland?
They're killing everybody out here.
At the base of the foothills, the wind turned eastward, passing an open plain kept free of trees and scrub by the soldier's axe. The killing field surrounded 13 fortresses, tall and cut entirely from unpolished black marble, their blocks left rough-hewn to give them a primal feeling of unformed strength. These were towers meant for war.
Midnight.
Are these the Towers of Midnight, Allie?
Maybe.
How fucking funny would that be?
I think the Towers of Midnight is the Tower of Genji.
By tradition, they were unoccupied. How long that would last... How long tradition itself...
Oh, that would make sense if they were the Towers of Midnight because the Shanchan are all about that moon, not just butts.
They are about the moon. How long tradition itself would be remembered in a continent in chaos remained to be seen. So...
a continent in chaos.
Remind me what's going on in...
Relatable.
What's going on in Sean?
The Empress is dead.
Yep.
As is like her whole family. So everybody's fighting for supremacy.
Yep. It's bad. No one's having a good time.
No one. Not even me.
Well, I think you are.
I am.
You know how I know?
Huh?
We're going to take a break for some ads. That's how I know. Okay. I got to actually play the music. welcome back.
What was my impression of the music?
It was stunning.
Close?
It was staggering.
Close?
It
They would know now.
an A. Yeah, wind, blow, wind,
Didn't we
wind.
hear something recently that had that music in it?
I don't remember. I mean, it's practically open source. People use it sometimes.
I know. But we heard it and we were like, what? But I don't remember what it was.
Everything's fucked up, and then the wind blows. I don't know why do you think we start in Shanshan? Because Robert Jordan had said we're never going to Shanshan.
We are never, ever. We've been to Shanshan before.
Only once in the far snows, and
Well,
apart from that
doesn't look like we're never going to Shanshan.
well, I know, but
to
he
me.
said like the books are never really going to spend any time there.
Okay, well, this is barely time there. We basically swept through.
Well, right, but
Get
then
it?
why? Yeah, but I'm saying why did we go there at all?
To check in,
Okay.
let them know. But stuff's messed up everywhere, and Rand's all like, ah.
That's a good reason. So the wind blasts over the ocean. By the time the wind reached the enormous broken peaked mountain known as Dragon Mount, it had lost much of its strength. It passed around the base of the mountain, then through a large orchard of apple trees, lit by early afternoon sunlight. The once green leaves had faded to yellow. And who is it, Allie?
Almond.
Almond Bunt.
Yay!
Almond Bunt didn't know a lot about orchards.
I didn't expect it to be almond.
Nobody did. I set this pin up for you in 2019.
It was almond all the way down.
Remind us who Almond Bunt is?
He helped Rand and Matt once they rode in his cart.
Yeah.
I think he gave Matt a scarf.
He gave them scarves. Yeah.
And
he
now
was
he's dealing with an apple crisis.
one of the farmers.
And then it was really funny because he turned to Randy. He's like, I remember you. You were the boy on the cart. And I was like, no, you don't.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I was like, no, you don't. I'm so sorry. You offer somebody a ride one time. You're not going to remember what that guy looks like.
I mean, you might if it's the only person you've ever let hitchhike, but I don't think that this is the only person Almond Bunt ever gave a ride to.
Yeah, it's like how in crime shows the bartender remembers every patron that walked into that joint. And I'm like, there's just no way.
Yeah. Oh, he planted a few trees back on his farm in Andor. Who didn't have a tree or two to fill in space on the dinner table? He'd painted a... Your CPAP machine just turned on.
Sometimes it turns on at will.
I'm sorry. It's just suddenly this ghastly air blowing from next to me.
I have a haunted CPAP machine.
He planted a pair of walnut trees on the day he'd married Adrene. It had felt good to have her trees there outside his window after she died.
No.
Running an orchard.
They made her and then they killed her just in the span of a sentence.
Yeah. Running an orchard was something else entirely. There were nearly 300 trees in this field. It was his sister's orchard. He was visiting while his sons managed his farm near Carysford. So how's Almond Bunt doing?
Bad.
Really fucking bad. Why is he doing bad?
His sons begged for him to come home
Why?
and help them with the farm.
What
And
specifically?
he's like, I'm needed here.
What specifically do they need help on the farm with?
Running it?
Why? What happened?
Because there's no food.
What happened? Why is there specifically no food?
The apples, they fell down.
Why else at the farm at Almond Bunt's home is there no food? Raiders.
Oh my god.
Some guys came and they were like, "Yo, feed me, Seymour," and they did. They took the food. They took what food there was, or some of it, most of it. Anyway, Almond Bunt now is at this orchard here.
Well, guess what, kids? How do you like them apples?
And what happened to them apples?
They fell off the tree.
And what else?
And they were little.
They shriveled up.
Yeah, they were nasty
Little
guys.
nasty, gross, little shrivelly
Little
death
crab
apples.
looking things.
It's no good.
They're no good. They're not even good for a cider.
What do we do, Almond? Adam asked. Adam spelled ADIM, by the way.
Of course,
It's not,
because obviously.
Those trees, well, it ain't supposed to happen like this. 13. I'm doing a little high
No
voice
shit,
for 13.
Adam.
And
God, Captain Obvious over here.
poor Almond Bunt is just like, oh God, we're all gonna die.
You know what's like the reason why I would explode is it's not the stresses, it's the one person pointing out the obvious. You know what I mean? It's like that is the one thing that gets me going is like, you know, we're in a bad situation and someone just goes, we're in a bad situation. I'm like, God, you think? No goddamn shit.
Well, when you put it that way.
That makes me just steamed.
Like some hams, steamed hams. Almond Bunt, he's looking at all the dead apples. I don't know what to say, lads.
I don't
Holman
like
finally
them
admitted.
apples.
And I like this. His nephew goes, "You at a loss for words? Uncle, you usually have as much to say as a gleeman who's been at the brandy for half the night."
Oh, I didn't realize that I was signing up to be roasted.
Do you remember what else Almond Bunt did in book 1?
Chatted?
Do you ever? Yeah, he did. He gave them scarves and a ride.
Oh, yeah, he like gave them a whole rundown of like everything happening at Andor.
He monologues for like. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find it.
It's relatable.
Because it's really funny because he monologues for like 3 straight pages and he just lore dumps for like 3 straight pages. Hang on. Okay, I accidentally opened Crown of Swords at first, but yeah, they get in his cart and he immediately monologues for like 3 pages.
Silly Almond.
They get in their cart, they're fleeing from Dark Friends, and he goes, "You two ever been to Camelin before? Don't suppose you have. Wait till you see it. The greatest city in the world. I've heard all about Ilion and Abu Dar and Tyr and all, and there's always some fool thinks a big thing is bigger and better just because it's off somewheres over the horizon. But for my money, Camelin's the grandest there is. Couldn't be grander. No, it couldn't. Unless maybe Queen Morghese, the light illumine her, got rid of that witch from Tar Valon." "You mean an Aes Sedai?" "What else would I mean? Sitting there in the palace like a spider. I'm a good queen's man, never say I'm not, but it just isn't right. I'm not one of those saying Elida's got too much influence over the queen, not me. And as for the fools who claim Elida's really the queen in all but name, that for them. Morghese is no puppet to dance for another Tar Valon witch." Bunt went right on talking. "I'm a good queen's man, like I said, but even fools say something worthwhile now and again. Even a blind pig finds an acorn sometimes. There's got to be some changes. This weather, the crops failing, cows drying up, calves and lambs born dead or with 2 heads. Bloody ravens don't even wait for things to die. People are scared. They want somebody to blame. Dragon's fang turning up on people's doors. Things creeping about in the night. Barns getting burned. Fellas around like that friend of Holdwyn, scaring people. Queen's got to do something before it's too late. You see that, don't you? Right, I'm a good queen's man, and I'll stand against any who try to harm her. But I'm right. You take the Lady Elaine and the Lord Gawain." By the way, this is before we've been to Camelin or met a single Tricant.
This is me with strangers as well.
But it's just amazing to look back on this chapter and be like, this man dumped out half the exposition that we needed for like 5 books.
I remember, that's why we remember him.
"You take the Lady Elaine and the Lord Gawain now. There's a change wouldn't harm anything, and it might do some good. Sure, I know we've always done it that way in Andor. Send the daughter heir off to Tar Valon to study with the Aes Sedai, and the eldest son off to study with the Warders. I believe in tradition, I do." Wait for this. Ready? "But look what it got us last time. Luke dead in the blight before he was ever anointed first Prince of the Sword, and Tigraine vanished, run off or dead, when it came time for her to take the throne. Still troubling us, that. There's some saying she's still alive, you know. But
well, no, she's not. No.
And Morghese isn't the rightful queen. Bloody fools. I remember what happened. Remember like it was yesterday. No daughter heir to take the throne when the old queen died, and every house in Andor scheming and fighting for the right." Where are you going? Oh, she's leaving. She's leaving the podcast. She's out. It's over. We're cooked, everybody. We're cooked. I'm bereft. I'm just almond bunting on myself alone here. I'm trying to do the bunting. What is bunting? Bunting is a thing. I don't remember what it is. It's some kind of decoration? I don't remember. Oh my God, she's come back to me. I would love a string cheese. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, darling.
Now, here's the thing.
I remember what happened.
Some people think that people shouldn't talk in baby talk when they're adults. And I say, go fuck yourself. I like my husband, and I'm going to be cute with him if I wanna.
And Tarangale, damn it, Red, you wouldn't have thought he'd lost his wife. Him hot to figure which house would win so he could marry again and become prince consort after all. He talks for like 5 pages. Brought Kyrian into the plotting before he was done. And you know how that ended. The tree chopped down and Black Veiled Aiel coming over the dragon wall.
Yeah, I know how that ended.
He got himself decently killed after he'd fathered Elaine and Gawain, so there's an end to it, I suppose. But why send him to Tar Valon? It's time men didn't think of the throne of Andor and Aes Sedai in the same thought anymore. If they've got to go someplace else to learn what they need, well, Ilion's got libraries as good as Tar Valon, and they'll teach the Lady Elaine as much about ruling and scheming as ever the witches could. Nobody knows more about scheming than an Illianer. And if the guards can't teach the Lord
That
Gawain
sounds
enough
racist,
about
Grandpa.
soldiering, well, they've soldiers in Ilion too. And in Shinar, and Tyr for that matter. I'm a good Queen's man, but I say let's stop all this truck with Tar Valon. 3,000 years is long enough. Too long. Queen Morghese can lead us and put things right without help from the White Tower. I tell you, there's a woman makes a man proud to have her blessing, kneel for her blessing. Why, once... And he talks about prince consorts and daughter heirs and the Dragon Wall and Aielman. And then, by the way, Allie, I will eat the string cheese. I'm talking right now, though.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if
I would like it if I could. But then again, I stole a cheese from you last night during Babylon, so you can have this if you want.
No, it's okay.
And then consider the next thing that happens is he remembers, he has a dream of ToM saying, "The queen is wed to the land, but the dragon is one with the land, and the land is one with the dragon." I just think that's...
Wait. Go back. There's something I wanted to see.
This is book 1.
No, I know. Keep it there.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought there was some...
Here, can you hold this for a second? My arm's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Just got to hold it right between us.
Hold on. I'm holding it right between...
No, not the book. I got the book.
Wait, I want to look at the book, though.
Well, there's not... Okay. This is book 1.
Yeah, I know, but it's for the back. And so a fade coming, black cloak. Okay, 2 severed heads. I'm going to draw a saddle. Oh, severed heads. You can put that ran in.
None of this happens. This is a dream he's having.
Yeah, but what if it's a clue?
Well, there's a lot of Rand Egwene stuff in book 1. The main thing I want to talk about was
I was just wondering.
No, I know.
I just was wondering. I just wanted to see.
But the thing I want to highlight here is, sorry, I'm opening a cheese, is that we focus on Almond Bunt lore dumping, and then we get the land is one with the dragon, which suggests what?
That Rand is the land, and the land is Rand.
Right.
Randland.
So it's Randland. So what's been going on with crops in the land lately?
Oh, it's been failing, just like Rand.
And it's been bleak and depressing and shitty.
And now the apples, they've returned.
Yeah, Rand showed up, and all the apples blossomed.
Okay, so Rand should probably get his ass over to Ilion, too.
Ilion?
Was that where the people had no food?
Eredamon.
He should get his ass over there, too. He should take a quick trip around the world. Quickly go like, "Hi, it is me." This, you know what? This is why you got to get your mind right and your ass will follow.
That's basically what they're saying here.
It's true. It's really true.
Now, Liliandra
said,
while we were spamming apples first in the channel you can't see, when you listen to that chapter, you should then show Allie my favorite scene from Excalibur, where Arthur finally stops sulking and understands you and the land are one, and his knights ride through the dead orchard and it blooms and showers them with blossoms.
Now, this is not me doing anxiety with extra steps, but we do make our own.
Well, that's kind of the message here is you get back what you put out, kind of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're only looking for the negatives, you're only going to see the negatives. Like, life has both. If you're only seeing the negatives, you're only going to see the negatives. And if you're only looking for the positives, or if you're looking for the positives, you're going to see them. That's just how life works. That's how your brain works.
Yeah.
You can literally rewire your brain to see the positives in life by just doing active gratitude work. It's true. And I can tell you that it's true because I did that for myself this year, and it's amazing. And also, I now have feeling in my feet for the first time.
That did happen.
It changed my circulation. And I know that sounds like bullshit, but it isn't.
So, Almond Bunt back in the day lore dumped the entire fucking backstory and then fucked off. And then ToM talked about the land being one with the dragon. Mm-hmm. And now we got Almond Bunt again, not saying shit and sad and starving. Because the land was one with the dragon and the dragon was in a pissy pants bad mood. Mm-hmm. Which, again, yeah, sure. So everybody's depressed and worried because they're like, we're gonna die. We don't have any food. The orchard hasn't got any food, and this sucks. This is bad. That sucks. What happened to Almond's brother-in-law, Gregor?
He died.
How did he die?
A tree fell on him.
No.
A horse fell on him.
No.
A cart fell on him.
The man had walked around a corner over a Nagan bridge and vanished. No. When people went looking, all they found was a twisted, leafless tree.
Oh, he turned into a tree.
Gray-white trunk that smelled of sulfur.
He turned into a tree like a nymph.
Yeah. I've always thought it was kind of bullshit that that these bubbles of evil can just snipe people, but the all of our protagonists are endlessly safe from this?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, right? Okay, think about it this way: things happen out in the world, right? You're the protagonist of your own life, right? Theoretically, right?
Sure.
So you're out there walking around safe, right? Because nothing has happened, because otherwise the story would be over. Right?
I know. It's just,
but then there are all these people that in your mind are NPCs, but they're protagonists in their own lives that get sniped all the time.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I think Taviran is a little bit bullshit, is all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
So everybody is like, we're gonna die, and Almond is like, no, we're not. Burn me, boys, but that's wrong. We can't go. We need to keep on working. This isn't any worse than when I lost my entire millet field to a late frost 20 years back. We'll get through this. Right as like we will. He's like, well, the trees are all right.
This is thing of like, the older guy trying to comfort the young.
Yeah, I mean, he knows inside that it's over. Go on now, he said.
Until we manifested Rand's appearance.
Randifested.
Randifesting.
Randifest. No use dallying, because we've had a setback. And they leave, and he's like, oh my god, I'm fucked. He leaned down on the fence, feeling the rough grooves of the unsanded planks under his arms. That wind tugged at the tails of his shirt again. Adrene had always forced him to tuck it in, but now that she was gone, he never had liked wearing it that way. He tucked the shirt in anyway. Almond had lived a long time. He'd never kept count. Adrene had done that for him. It wasn't important. He knew he'd seen a lot of years, and that was that. In all his years, he'd never seen anything like this. This was something evil. The village was already starving. They didn't talk about it, not when the children or youths were around.
Youths.
The adults quietly gave what they had to the young and to the women who were nursing, but the cows were going dry. The stores spoiling.
But if you're pregnant, fuck you. Just kidding.
The crops dying. The letter in his pocket said his own farm had been set upon by passing mercenaries. They hadn't harmed anyone, but they'd taken every scrap of food.
Well, that's harm.
Everybody's miserable, everything sucks. This is it then, isn't it? He thought, eyes toward the two yellow grass below. The fight just ended. Almond slumped down, feeling a weight on his shoulders. Adrene, he thought.
And then Rand comes down and he's like, I've just discovered Prozac. It really is like those commercials.
Yeah, he goes, hey, have you guys heard of emotional regulation?
Have y'all heard of therapy?
Maybe it was time to let go.
It's so funny because a man goes to therapy and everything good happens.
He felt something on his neck.
But it takes 17 books to get there.
Sunlight bathed his face. He gaped. It seemed so long since he'd seen pure sunlight. It shone down through a large break in the clouds. Remember this? From,
The Bible?
No, well, yeah, but from the end of Towers of Midnight.
Yeah.
Not Towers of Gathering Storm. Egwene looks out the window and she sees the sunbeam.
Yeah.
It shone down like the warmth of an oven, baking a loaf of Adrene's thick sourdough bread.
Oh, that sounds sick.
You've been in your bread era lately.
I've been cooking bread. I've been baking.
You gotta make more bread, man. You banged out 4 loaves in a day.
I was thinking about doing it today, actually.
4 loaves in a day. Loaves.
I was thinking about doing it today so I could bring some bread to class tonight.
Ooh, or you could make bread and then we just keep it.
Well, I was gonna
eat all of it.
I have a lot of yeast, so
you got a lot of yeast.
so I have a lot of yeast, so
I didn't say anything. You're doing this to yourself.
You keep looking at me.
Yeah, because you're lying right next to me.
So I have a lot of yeast. I'm just gonna continue. So I thought I could make some bread. I thought I could make a couple loaves of bread for just us, and I could make a couple loaves of bread for the people.
Delicious. Anyway, the apple trees were flowering. That was plain ridiculous. They were blooming, all of them, white flowers.
Apple trees flower?
Yeah, but the season is over. They don't flower twice in a year. And then the apples on the ground melt away, and he's like, what the dick? And he sees...
And Rand's in his gardening era.
Oh, stranger, Almond said. Did you get lost up in the foothills? And then Rand looks at him and goes, no, I'm not lost. Finally.
I once was
I know. It feels like
now I'm
it feels like a great long time since I've understood the path before me.
I see.
And Almond is like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Amazing.
Okay.
Wait, no, just sing it. I'll sing over.
That pathway only leads up the slopes of Dragonmount. That area's been hunted clean if you're hoping to find some game. There's nothing of use back there. And Rand goes, I wouldn't say that. There are always things of use around if you look closely enough. You can't stare at them too long. To learn but not be overwhelmed. That is the balance. And Almond is like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you are on some fucking Kosh bullshit over here. Vorlon ass shit. And I'm just trying to have a conversation about food. And you're over here going like, in fire, the hour of scampering. And then Almond goes, do I know you? And Rand goes, yes. Okay, do you have anything you want to say, or do you just want to sing? You can sing, it's nice, but, I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to chime in as well. Okay. Gather your people and collect those apples. They'll be needed in the days to come. And Almond goes, what the fuck are you talking about? And he turns around, and it's like 10 million apples. And he's like, well, I can't get gains off of these. That's not protein. I'm kidding.
It's a carbohydrate. Couldn't I get a little cheese stick?
And
Could you imagine he just makes cheese sticks?
Cheese sticks sprout off the trees.
Now that's a miracle.
Almond goes, I am going mad. It's not you who's mad, friend, but the entire world. Gather those apples quickly.
Rand just reads Eckhart Tolle one time.
Well, yeah, he's on his Kosh shit
he's
right
in
now.
his I need to be present era.
Yeah. My presence will hold him off for a time, I think, and whatever you take now should be safe from his touch. Here you go, Allie, your favorite line. I do know you. Like, you're him, aren't you? The one they're talking about. And he's like, oh yeah, I gave you a lift 2 years ago.
You were my Uber passenger.
Yeah. You gave me 3 stars, you bitch. He just hucks an apple in his head.
You slammed the door too hard. I've been looking for you.
I suppose if you gave a ride to a hulking 6'5" redhead with gray eyes, you might remember that. But even so, I do. Whenever I get to this line, I go, all right, Branbert. Okay, you don't need to remind us that hard that this is who this guy is. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't.
That's okay.
I don't know.
He could have with yourself. Robert Jordan would do this, I think.
He absolutely would. I said Branbert. And Rand goes, men are often speaking of me. He smiled, then turned and continued. I think it's a beautiful chapter. I also think Rand is being so, is beatific the right word?
Yeah, he's in his beatific era.
Yeah.
Listen, Eckhart totally can have that effect.
And then Alma goes, wait, where are you going? And Rand goes, to do something I've been putting off. I doubt she will be pleased by what I tell her. And then Rand fucks off, and Almond is like, there's like a light warp to the air around you. And then Rand fucks off.
That's the power of presence,
Almond Bunt's hip doesn't hurt anymore. He just feels better.
Rand is just out here healing the ailment.
He really, yes. And he grabs his kids, and he's like, go pick shit.
That's not his kids.
It's his nephews. He's like, we gotta go pick all the shit. And Adam goes, pick what? Apples, Almond said. What else bloody grows on apple trees? Listen, we need every one of those apples picked before the day ends. You hear me? Go. Spread the word. There's a harvest after all. And everyone is like, damn, that's a lot of apples. He looked eastward. Almond felt a...
old acquaintance. This feels like the end of This Wonderful Life.
But it's the beginning. Almond felt a pull inside of him. Something was tugging him softly in the direction the stranger had gone. Apples first, he thought. Then he'd see. Allie, Taviran is happening again. Everybody's favorite mechanic.
You know what they don't know what Old Lang Syne mean?
Yeah, I remember this.
And so there was a point where everyone go listen right now to John Green reading his essay from Anthropocene Reviewed on Old Lang Syne and go weep buckets.
Yeah, most of
As
Anthropocene...
John Raphael Saperstein would say in Parks and Recreation, your eyes will piss tears.
Jean Ralphio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get ready for this. Your eyes are going to piss tears.
What a way to cap off a beautiful chapter like Apples First. I suppose we have to go watch Excalibur now, because when Liliandra tells me to do something, I do it.
It's true.
Because I know what's good for me.
It's true. I've never seen that movie.
Me neither. Allie, any thoughts on Rand's back? He's being very Jesus-y. Almond Bunt had a second there. Second book in a row that started or had an early section with just a farmer.
Yeah.
You remember last book there was that guy who was like,
Robert Jordan
weird
loves
storm.
his farmers.
He does. Any thoughts? Anything you want to bring up? Anything you want to talk about? Any relevant items of interest?
I'm so excited that we got... I'm pretty sure I did say I thought we'd see Almond Bunt again.
You did 6-7 years ago, and I was like, okay,
seven.
sure.
No, it wasn't
6.5.
That
yeah.
was not 7 years.
It was September of 2019.
No, I don't believe you.
Okay.
I don't think that's true. That's BS.
It was 2019 or December maybe of 2019. Okay. So about 6 years ago.
Prematurely aging me. Yeah. It's a beautiful chap.
It's lovely.
And you know what? This is what happens when we all collectively as a consciousness raise our vibrational frequencies. The world around us reflects our high vibration. Go fucking read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You've read 15 books of The Dragon Boy, so maybe we can read one book about raising our consciousness.
I am reading so many books right now.
No, I'm not calling you out specifically.
Yes, you are. You are explicitly calling me out. I feel like this is a call out.
Specifically.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We have social
God
media.
God forbid you read a book I recommend.
I have read many books you have recommended.
How many?
At least 5.
Name them and shame them.
No.
Name them.
Well, I mean, but what, apart from The Hunger Games? There's a bunch. I just can't think of them right now.
Yeah, that was 3 books. Okay.
I just can't think of them right now.
Right, and I've read how many? 14 at this point?
This is 14.
Oh, no, more than that, because I'm reading Dresden right now.
That was because I thought...
Yeah, all right. Dresden as well. Okay,
but you're reading...
How many books
why did I recommend Dresden to you?
How many books that I have recommended?
Many. Why are we doing... why are you doing this? Why is this happening? Why am I under attack?
Oh, and I read all the Hyperion books as well. That's 4 books. Okay.
I have read a lot of books that you've recommended.
What else have I read? I've definitely read more books than that you've recommended. Let's see. All right, so what else of what I recommended have you read?
I don't remember right now. It's 8 in the morning.
You said 5, and right now we're at 3, so...
The Book of Strange New Things.
Oh, that was good.
That was good. That was one.
Oh, did you read the Turtle one as well, from the same author? Also, I didn't recommend the Book of Strange New Things to you. My stepmom did.
You gave it to me.
Oh.
You bought it for me. No, I'm sorry, you didn't buy it for me. You won a Goodreads copy. You already had a copy. You gave me the copy that you had won, and you said, I didn't pay for this. It was a gift that something I won. It was very sweet.
Well, that's a very Midwestern thing to say.
It is extremely Midwestern.
Yeah, it's a very Midwestern thing to say, where they're like, please do not make a big deal out of this. It did not cost me much money or effort.
It was very, very sweet.
Somebody called me out for doing that once. They were like, you do this thing where you... And I'm like, that's the Midwestern in me. That's my parents are Midwestern. They do that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. They're like, I don't want you to think I put too much effort in because I don't want you to make a big deal.
It was on sale.
Yeah, you have to say it was on sale.
What a lovely coat. Oh, you wouldn't believe how cheap it was.
Yeah, you have to.
The epitome of Midwesternness.
You have to tell someone how cheap your outfit was.
And as I think we talked about last episode, not being able to give a compliment.
You guys are so bad at that.
Did we talk about that on this podcast, or was that somewhere else? I don't remember.
We did it on Babylon 5, because you were talking with Jen about it. And I was like, the part of me that used to crave external validation is another thing I'm doing to rewire my brain, is I will talk about things I struggle with in the past tense, because that rewires your brain, apparently, to think like, oh, I no longer struggle with that thing. Kind of cool. Yeah, I used to struggle with a need for external validation, which I'm actually not struggling with much anymore. But it was really tough for a while because you have Midwestern compliments and I needed external validation like I needed oxygen.
Yeah, Midwestern compliments being pretty good is high praise.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. We got social media. We got a Patreon if you want to do that. You could leave us a rating and a review. That would be cool. More apples to come. Or maybe it isn't apples, because next chapter probably isn't gonna... Maybe the whole fucking book is Almond Bunt Maybe he was trying something. Anything else, Allie? Thanks for listening, everyone. Bye.
Bye.